Hello dear students, welcome back once again to this video tutorial. Today we will be learning the fourth absolute measures of dispersion, that is standard deviation. So in this video tutorial we will be first learning the formulas to calculate standard deviation in different methods. Alright, so this is the fourth one. Now, standard deviation, it is denoted by sigma, right? So it is a Greek letter word. So this is how you can denote standard deviation. All right. So now there are again three methods to calculate standard deviation. Now here we know that we have there are different series, right? Individual series, discrete series, and continuous series. So therefore, all the three series, we have three methods: direct method, shortcut method or assume mean method, and the step deviation method. So in this video tutorial, we will be first, we will be first learning how to, understand the formulas. Okay. So the first one, let's start with individual series. Okay. So in individual series as well, we can use three methods. Number one, it is direct method. So in direct method, the formula to calculate standard deviation, that is SD, or we can also write sigma, is equal to square root of sum of x minus mean square by n. Alright? Or we can also use the other formula. So if we are, x minus x square, it is nothing but sigma dx square by n. So instead of writing this in the answer, we can use this formula, this one. Alright, so this is how we find standard deviation. Now here as well, you see this mean value, right? So therefore we have to first calculate mean. Remember that. Okay. Now after finding standard deviation, we also have to find the variance. So we can write variance as that is sigma square. So whatever value that you get the standard deviation, if you square it, you get the variance. Alright. Now remember, we also have to calculate the coefficient of standard deviation. So in case if you're asked to calculate variance, then you will do so. If not, sometimes you will also be asked to calculate coefficient of variation or coefficient of standard deviation. So let's just write down a formula here. Coefficient of standard deviation, it is standard deviation divided by mean. So this is how you find the coefficient of standard deviation. Okay, so this is for direct method, that is in individual series. Now we have assume mean method, and the last one is step deviation method. Next one, shortcut or assume mean method. Now, how do we, calculate shortcut method in individual series? We're still talking about individual series here, all right? So the formula is standard deviation is equal to square root of sigma dx square by n minus sigma dx by n whole square. So this is how we calculate standard deviation. Here, the dx value we have to calculate as x minus a. So we have to first calculate the assumed mean, and then we have to first take out one value as assumed mean, we minus x minus a, and then we find out dx. Now if you square it, we get dx squared. Clear? So don't get confused. We're going to solve one by one. Now we have the standard coefficient of standard deviation again, same for this one. Deviation minus mean. So this is again same thing. Now the third one is step deviation method. Now for this, our standard deviation is sigma d dash x square minus sigma d dash n whole square into I. Now remember, to calculate d dash, we have to minus x minus a divided by I. Now I here is what? Class size. So that is, or the class differences. So upper limit minus lower limit, you will find the value of I. Here A is equal to assumed mean. Alright. Okay, so this is how we calculate standard deviation in individual series, and the method that we have discussed just now is the step deviation method. So we are done with individual series. Next we have discrete series. Clear? Number 2, discrete series. In discrete series as well, we have what? Direct method first. Discrete series, direct method. The formula to calculate standard deviation is sigma fd x square minus n. So this is how we calculate standard deviation here. Here as well, dx is equal to x minus mean. So you first have to calculate mean, remember that. Alright, so number 2 we have shortcut method or assume mean method. Or assume mean. Here our standard deviation is sigma fd x square by n minus sigma fd x by n whole square. Okay, here dx we can calculate here as x minus a, because we will be assuming one mean from the given value. Now this is for discrete series shortcut method. And next we have the third one, we have step deviation method. In step deviation method, standard deviation is equal to sigma fd dash x square by n minus sigma fd dash x minus n whole square into I. So this is our step deviation method. Lastly, we have continuous series. In continuous series, we have direct method, and to calculate it, we have standard deviation is equal to sigma f d x squared by n, where our dx is equal to x minus mean, and our x value should be our midpoint. Okay. Number 2, it is assume mean method or shortcut. Sigma f d x squared minus n minus sigma f d x by n whole square. Here again dx is equal to x minus a, and here again x value should be our midpoint. The last one, we have step deviation method. The formula to calculate this one, sigma f d dash x squared by n minus sigma f d dash x by n whole square into I. Now, here our dx value is x minus a by I, and I here, it is class size, and a is assuming. Okay. Now, these are the formulas that we'll be using to calculate standard deviation. Now remember, there's so many formulas, but in the question, if you are being asked to calculate standard deviation from direct method or shortcut method or step deviation method, you have to do so accordingly. Okay, if nothing has been asked, then you can use whatever formula that you want to, whichever is convenient for you, whichever you understand. All right, so this way I want you to first understand the formula, and then after that we will start solving questions. All right, so please go through the tutorial, just follow your textbook examples, and once you do so, it will be easy for you to calculate the rest of the sums. All right, so in the next tutorial I'll be solving some few sums, but before that I want you to go through this tutorial and learn the formulas, how to calculate standard deviation. Okay, thank you.